Boom! We are live on Wrestle Plunge, everybody. Welcome in here on a Sunday night, our usual time slot. Rocking and rolling on some wrestling. Every Sunday night at 6, we're doing this right here. So if you're just randomly popping through here or clicking through, finding this stream, just keep that in mind. Hopefully you'll dig what you're seeing here. But every Sunday night, 6 Eastern, we're going through currently CWA 1989 Memphis Wrestling as it goes into USWA. So, yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Got a lot going on. Last week was pretty interesting. Last week was a little bit flubby because I watched this through Internet Archive. This week, hopefully there won't be any hiccups, but we're starting with June 17th, 89, and then we're going to do June 24th, 89, of course, and keep on rocking from there. But I do appreciate everyone for coming in here. Without further ado, let's get in here and see what we get this week on CWA.
Amadite ready.
Oh, June 17th. Welcome in, everybody.
Dave Brown here at ringside, ready to go with CWA Championship Wrestling today. Boy, we got Dutch Mantel coming in. Master of Pain will be here. You can bet Ronnie P. Gossett will be lurking somewhere. Action Jackson and Billy Travis, the brand new CWA Tag Champions, are going to be with us today. The Wildside, Mark Starr and Chris Champion will be along. Jeff Jarrett will be here today, and we're going to have the King and his special partner, Freddy, coming up later on today. You stay with us. We'll be back at CWA Championship Wrestling in just a moment. Something in his eyes.
Jeff Jarrett versus the Hangman starting out here.
Trying to put him out, but you see Jeff is back. He's just handed that CWA heavyweight belt out of the ring. This is a non-title match, by the way. Jeff Jarrett goes against Hangman. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit on this one. Jeff and the Hangman tie it up. Hangman shoves it back. Yeah, celebrate, Hangman. Got a sneaking suspicion you better celebrate early. Going against one of the finest wrestlers anywhere around, Jeff Jarrett. Oh, boy, the Hangman's really happy. Look at this. You haven't pinned him yet. Again, they tie it up in the middle of the ring.
Everybody coming in here right now. Rock and roll. I'd love to see it. Thanks, guys. Hit that old like ski if you
really gained him much advantage. You can see it sure didn't even gain him a psychological advantage over Jeff Jarrett. Jeff
we settle in here
just
for
shoved him down.
Sunday night.
Jeff with a headlock. Can't hold on to it. So as the Hangman sent him firing into the rope. Jeff with his shoulder butt again coming off of there. This time he goes by. Hey, the Hangman takes him over. Jeff's got the arm bar on the Hangman there. Jeff had a few words to say. Let's take a look, take a listen and a look at what Jeff had to say right
here. Well, Ronnie Gossett, it seems to me that you're making yourself a pretty long list of enemies. First of all,
it's like one weird blip here of the green screen that doesn't get accounted for somehow. And you can randomly, if you're really paying attention and there's a different camera angle than this hard cam here, you can see the green screen kind of hanging out over to the side there. And I like the green screen, but that's hilarious.
You jump Jerry Lawler and all your stooges jump him and put him out of action. Then you're at ringside during one of my matches. You're not even supposed to be there.
CWA,
throw some crazy stuff in my eyes. So, Gossett, let me tell you something.
Also, there's a match happening. We're going to show this over the match.
As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even go to sleep because, boy, like I said, he made a long list of enemies. And now I hear you're talking about you're going to be responsible for taking the CWA title. Well, you just try it, because I'm going to do everything in my power to put you out. When Jerry Lawler's not on your behind, I'm going to be.
Better look out, Ronnie P. Gossett. Jeff Jarrett right now continues to work on the Hangman. Bar on the left arm. Jeff pretty well in control of the action right here. Hangman early on thought he was about to gain the advantage over Jeff Jarrett. Hasn't worked out that way up to this point. Well, wandering out here right now from Oil Trough, Texas, the Dirty Dutchman, Dutch Mantel. Dutch, you're pulling up a chair. Does that mean you're staying for?
I'm going to watch this man. I heard what that human Q-tip that Jeff Jarrett had to say, and he's going to be talking about anybody. Here's a man who stole the CWA belt from me and is running around trying to badmouth somebody else. And I think that's like the kettle calling the pot black. That man's a known thief, and he's running around with my belt, which is rightfully mine, I might add, and he's in there, and he's trying to tell everybody how bad he is and what he's going to do, and I'll do this. Well, they might be picking on Gossett or trying to pick on him, but you don't see him trying to pick on me because he knows I'll take him out at any time.
Well, that's your version of what happened there, actually.
Well, my version is the correct version. I don't know what kind of slant you want to put on it, Dave Brown, but that's my slant on it, and my slant is the correct one. Now, you may say a lot of things. These people at home, they may say a lot of things about it and saying I'm this and I'm that, but Jeff Jarrett's the one who's running scared. He's the one who's he's trying to say all kind of stuff. But see, I got the true version of it.
So 12.
And the true version is he has my belt.
I don't think I've missed any Sundays.
And he's trying to run with it. He's trying to hide behind it, and you can only hide for so long before it finally catches up with you.
Well, I think the folks at home will make their own decision. I think they've seen what happened. I think they know how Jeff won the belt.
I guess you think the people at home are more qualified to talk about Jeff Jarrett than I am, a man who's actually been in the ring with him several times and has beat him every time out. Every time I go to the ring, every outing that I go to the ring with Jeff Jarrett, I come out with my hand raised. And I've made that a point, and I've made that a policy of Dutch Mantel's career, that every time I go to the ring with anybody, I'm going to come out with my hand in the air by hook or by crook.
Well, once again, that's your version of it, Dutch Mantel. There's a clothesline by Jeff Jarrett. He's got the cover. Count of two. Can't hold it for a 3 count.
The whole thing.
Yeah, you're right.
He may take this guy out here because of the caliber here, Jeff Jarrett. I'm going to go over there and say, he is a better wrestler than his Hangman he's wrestling right here. But he's not a better wrestler than I am. He's not a better wrestler than the Master of Pain or the Wildside or anybody else for that matter, because it's going to be a long, hot summer for Jeff Jarrett. And he better finally pick him a bunch of friends that's going to stay by him. If you know Jeff Jarrett the way I know him, he can't get anybody to even go across the street with him, let alone be a friend to him.
There's a press by Jeff Jarrett. 1, 2. Again, he just gets a 2 count out of it.
Well,
I would just say to you, Dutch, that Jeff has the belt.
I thought Nick Patrick had a terrible
Somebody's going to have to take it away from him. There's a press off the turnbuckles. Count of 3. And that's Jeff Jarrett gets the win.
It took him long enough to do it.
Jeff Jarrett in 4
outside of the
minutes,
count, I like Jerry
52
Calhoun as a
seconds,
ref,
walks away with a victory over the Hangman. Dutch Mantel out here running his mouth about it during the match. Dutch, stay on this side. Yeah, there, Jeff headed back to the
hell out of there because of
We'll
Dutch.
take a break.
That's
We'll be
what
back with more CWA Championship Wrestling right after this.
I guess Dutch left the booth there, but I didn't want to know what Dutch did. Thanks everyone for hanging out here tonight. I appreciate it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Webb at Championship Wrestling. We will remind all the wrestling fans that watch Channel 7 that we're going to be back at a regular time this Saturday at 12:30, so don't forget that. Then this Wednesday at Championship Wrestling at Riverside Downs, Henderson, Kentucky, a big Schools Out special. It's going to be the Night of Champions, and listen to the card. It's a great one. The Dirty White Boy going against Bill Superstar Dundee. That's his first time at Riverside Downs. You're going to see the Master Pain with Roddy P. Gossett against Freddy. A CWA Tag Team title match. Action Jackson, Billy Travis against the Wildside. A CWA title match. The current holder of the belt, Jeff Jarrett, his first time at Riverside Downs, putting the belt up for grabs against Black Bart. Then the unified world heavyweight title match. Jerry the King Lawler against Dirty Dutch Mantel and Roddy P. Gossett IV.
Well, I'm looking forward to Wednesday night at Riverside Downs. Before I talk about this world title match, I want to mention something to Ronnie P. Gossett and to you, Master Pain. You're big and bad, but brother, we got a little special surprise, a little special challenge for you. Take a look at this man that's going to be coming right in here right now. I want you to see what's in store for you. That's all right.
Freddy Krueger makes his return.
The only man that needs to worry about him is the Master of Pain and Ronnie P. Gossett. Is that right, Freddie? I want to tell you something, brother. Wednesday night, Riverside Downs, it's going to be the biggest night of the summer, I can assure you that. Dutch Mantel, you've been running that mouth of yours long and hard, telling everybody that you are the #1 contender, telling everybody that you deserve a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, everybody knows that I'm a wrestling champion. I don't care who they are. I'll put this title up against anybody that thinks they're man enough to take it away from me. Dutch Mantel, I know that's what you think. I know that in your mind you can see yourself wearing this beautiful gold belt right around your waist. Well, I got news for you, Dutch Mantel. I'm going to burst your little bubble Wednesday night in Henderson, Kentucky at Riverside Downs.
That's Chris Frazier and Ken Raper in the ring. With the music, you know, Dutch Master of Pain, and they're walking Gossett the fourth.
With a Master of Pain and Dutch Mantel, Frazier and
That's going to be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Terry Calhoun will be the referee. And
Gossett has reemerged.
Dutch Mantel ready to go. He stalks into the ring. Ken Raper waits for him there. Ronnie P. Gossett wandering around out of the corner.
They have Taker, a.k.a. the Master of Pain, with Phil
Mantel
Hickerson.
starts against Ken Raper. Mantel and the Master of Pain have to be heavy favorites in this one.
Bob Neal coming through. Freddie is Tommy Gilbert.
Master of Pain.
Hey, well, I can see you've got the same illiterate, low-class, nothing happening studio crowd that you've always done. You've really done a great job because this is the pick of the litter.
This is a fine crowd we have here today. Excellent crowd.
Look at that front row. They don't have 10 teeth between all of them. Look at the hairy legs on that one. Now be honest for once in your life.
I know some teams got a good shot at beating these guys. They are tough. They are a tough team.
Sherman Tank might have a chance. Other than that, I don't know of anybody that can beat them.
Dutch Mantel with that short little clothesline on Ken Raper. Count of two. Oop, he picks him up with a hair. I don't know if he could have held him for three or not.
He could have held him. He's just toying with him. We are sports in this business. We give people a chance.
Poor sports. A good sport will go ahead and take the win when it's available to him. He's trying to hurt somebody is what he's trying to do.
A win is a win is a win. Remember that, Dave.
Now, I tell you what, Ronnie P. Gossett, remember this. We've seen that sort of thing happen before, and it's resulted in stunning upsets. As a matter of fact, Ken Raper was involved in one of those a few years ago.
It had to been very stunning upset if he won a match.
Well, he and his partner ended up.
It's been fun to watch Taker
we have
Master of
racing
Pain
the Titanic.
As I said, he's done it before, been involved in a match where it's happened before. Unlikely as it might be right now. Chris Frazier steps in there against a big, huge Master of Pain who picks him up in the air and body slams him.
My latest poll shows my team at the top of the ratings.
Your latest
Ronnie
poll.
Gossett's Wrestling Review.
Boy, I bet that's one of the most unbiased polls ever taken.
Certainly is unbiased.
I can imagine.
Jerry Lawler is not even rated. It's that fair.
I tell you what, maybe we could get Gossett to shut up long enough that we can hear a few words from Dutch Mantel.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of everybody picking on Ronnie Gossett and Jerry Lawler. I'm talking right to you. I want you to pick on a man who's got an enlarged heart, hardening of the arteries, and a physical condition that would make other people just go on and pass away, but he's hanging in there because he's tough. Yeah, I want you to go after him because you're not man enough to face a man like me who can stand up for himself. Ronnie Gossett has one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel, so yeah, I think it makes you and your buddies look real tough to go after him.
Logo for Dutch,
because you're not man enough to face a man like me. And all I'm sending this to you, and I'm sending it to Jeff Jarrett, and I'm sending it to that Freddy freak. And I'm going to tell you right now, you'll never lay a hand on Ronnie Gossett.
I've seen that guy somewhere.
Well, you got Dutch Mantel protecting you at any rate.
I certainly do. Dutch is a good man. He'll be behind me all the way.
Dutch Mantel doing a little hair pulling there, too, and using the fist on Chris Frazier.
There you go again. You only see one side of the match, as you've always done. You will always see a 10-cent commentator, nothing else.
I'm seeing what you claim to be as the world's greatest tag team cheating. That's what I'm seeing.
We do not cheat. I swear on your life, we will never cheat.
Never. Okay. Fans,
you
saw it. Master of Pain with that big boot.
I told you to start screening the studio audience, and I noticed you haven't done it. They've got on their Sunday best, and that's the sad thing about it. This is the best clothes they have.
Master of Pain with a front face lock. He's got that...
that front row looks like board members for a massage parlor.
Words of Ronnie Gossett. We're 4 minutes, 15 seconds into the action. Oh, right fist to the side of the head.
Fist, that was a forearm.
That was a fist.
Here, Dave.
Boy, I'll tell you one thing, you sure need to do some studying. You don't know the difference in a forearm and a fist. Dutch Mantel pointed at Frazier to Gossett. Gossett! I was going to say, how can he defend that, but he can't. He'll just come over here and lie about it. Frazier thrown back into the ring now. Master of Pain continues to work on Chris Frazier. Mantel had worked on
big drop kick
earlier in the match. Now they've got Frazier in there. And the Master of Pain just continues to beat up on him.
Here's a like
down and wandering around in the crowd.
That's it. You get so much height on that. I think Taker looks good here in CWA.
Well, need I say more? You see what happened? 1, 2, 3. Just another win.
I see a victory. 5 minutes, 22 seconds. The Master of Pain and Dutch Mantel get the victory. Hey, you know, last week I missed an upset. I wasn't here. I understand on TV that Action Jackson and Billy Travis got a victory over the stud stable. And then in the arenas, they went against them again and ended up winning the belt. So right now, the brand new CWA Tag Team Champions are making their way into the studio. They got the belts around their waist right now. Billy Travis and Action Jackson, and here they are.
Took the tag titles.
Here they are, guys.
Tom and Robert.
I'll tell y'all something right now. That stud stable, they thought they could beat Action Jackson and Billy Travis, but we showed them.
Dude, I like this.
And Billy Travis,
also.
brother, I ain't never had a better man than you help me win these tag team titles, brother.
What about Parker?
Well, thank you, Action Jackson. You know, we are
Dude, Daniel, I did. I made a post about Buff losing his leg. That's crazy.
Nobody thought we could do it except us. And we really appreciate your support, too.
So
we got a match
honestly.
this week.
I like old Buff.
Against the stud stable. If we beat them, which I know we can, they will split up. The stud stable, and you know what comes after that? If they split up, then they're history. They're gone. You know, wait a second. You know, there's one more thing. Our offer still stands. If we can't beat them this week, then we'll leave town. We'll leave the CWA. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll be back with more of the CWA Championship Wrestling in just a moment.
Hello everyone, I'm Roger Webb with Championship Wrestling. We will remind you, all you Channel 7 wrestling fans, we're going to be back at a regular time this Saturday at 12:30. This Wednesday night, Henderson, Kentucky, Riverside Downs, Big Schools Out Special. It's going to be the night of champions. The Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony, in the ring, and for the first time at Riverside Downs,
like me some Dirty White Boy now.
Superstar Dundee. The Master Pain with Roddy P. Gossett against Freddy. And you're going to see a CWA Tag Team title match. Action Jackson, Billy Travis against the Wildside. A CWA title match. Jeff Jarrett, his first time at Riverside Downs, going against Black Bart. And the big main event, a unified world heavyweight title match. Jerry the King Lawler against Dirty Dutch Mantel with Roddy P. Gossett IV. A great night of action this Wednesday, Riverside Downs, Henderson, Kentucky. We'll see you there.
But hey, they're going to be
got Lawler and Dutch tore it down.
The CWA
we got Rough and Ready.
Billy Travis and Action
Nothing gets squashed out.
And I got to tell you, the champions, of course,
Billy Travis.
As they step into the ring.
Action Jackson getting a title after turning face and leaving the stud stable.
Winner in the corner of Rough and Ready out of parts unknown. Billy Travis, of course, out of Lexington, Kentucky. And Action Jackson from Texarkana. Referee sorts them out. Only one for each team in there. It's going to be Rough starting against Billy Travis. Billy Travis backs Rough onto the rope, then backed away. Let him come back to the center of the ring. Travis,
that was a nice arm drag.
He just dropped down and took Rough over.
Billy Travis, someone I've been, I'm giving him a shot. That's what I'm giving him a shot. I've been enjoying what I'm seeing for the most part, honestly. I don't think he's the greatest talker, but man, he can go, though.
Let's listen to a few words about from Robert Fuller about an upcoming match with Billy Travis.
Then I've heard others say he's a much better heel than face.
Week, my stable passed up a major opportunity.
Rob Fuller says, I don't need no damn green screen. It's a Wildside, get in here.
But an opportunity
Welcome
to
in.
run a no-good turncoat to my stable. I'm talking about you, Action Jackson, and that
big power slam by Jackson.
Billy Travis, let me tell you something, son. You're not good enough to wrestle in my CWA, much less wrestle at all, let alone hold a tag team belt that you know well and good belongs to myself and Brian Lee. Now, you see me standing here. I'm not standing with Sylvia. I'm not standing with my partner, Brian Lee. The reason for it is I want to make a point, and I want it to be clear to everybody. What they've done to us on a return contract is made us sign a contract saying that if we don't win those titles, we're going to split our team. Now, let me tell you something. That might be big news to Travis and big news to Action Jackson, but let me remind you, boys, not too many times have I lost any matches. And if I'm going to lose a match, I'm not going to need Brian Lee standing over here, and I'm not going to need Sylvia standing over here, because I came to CWA to make my point, and I came by myself. And I'll tell you something, Buster, ain't nobody going to run me out of here, and nobody's going to run.
Listen here, Buster.
What's left of this stable.
I'm going to bring Buster back. Anytime I'm pissed off at somebody on X. Hey, listen here, Buster.
And I'm going to guarantee you something, boys. You better get yourself ready for a fight, Jackson, because I owe you one, son, and I'm going to give it to you. And Travis, you're not going to walk around with my belt, and I guarantee you this, boys, we signed a contract. We don't win that match, we'll split the team. But it ain't going to hurt me one bit to split the team, because I'm not going to need Brian Lee if he can't win for me. And I'm going to win, and I mean now.
Still MVP of the year. It's a run-in between Dutch Mantell and Rob Fuller. Absolutely fun as hell to watch.
And says, hey, tag your partner. Or rather, that was Reddy who took over to the corner. Ruff is back in there right now. Big Action Jackson fires him into the rope.
Dave Brown acting like he can tell Ruff and Reddy apart.
With a foot in the air, boy, that's quite a devastating move. How would you like to see all that weight, over 300 pounds, coming at you? Not me.
Some time on the matches here this week.
Winded up on that left arm. Billy and Action Jackson, rather newly formed tag team as tag teams go, but by golly, they've got the CWA tag titles around their waist. Non-title match here today. Whoa, Ruff.
Really Ruff and Reddy getting a little offensive. Rare.
Now he caught Billy with a right fist.
Had a little bit cheating there to get an advantage, but
as Billy
it ain't going to take long.
Corner and Ruff just ran into the turnbuckles.
Boom.
Big right hand. May have had a doubled up fist there. Billy Travis backs him onto the ropes, fires him across the ring, sets, upper arm. He got him, knocked him down as he came off the ropes. Boss Winter, who was ecstatic a few moments ago, now a little bit upset about the way things are going. Billy over to the corner and has tagged Action Jackson. 4 minutes gone in this one. Action Jackson taking control with the left arm of Ruff, of the team of Ruff and Reddy. Action Jackson hanging on, over to the corner, makes the tag on Billy Travis. Boy, Action Jackson has been devastating in his appearances in the match here today. Good drop kick.
Nice
That's pretty
drop
devastating
kick.
too. Billy Travis noted for a fine
Travis
drop
going to end up
kick,
winning
and
me
he's got
over,
that
isn't he?
one on Ruff. Follows up immediately by working on that left arm. 4.5 minutes.
Oh, Wildside on the Twitch side of things. Thanks for being on Twitch, Wildside. Got a couple of people over there hanging out. Appreciate it.
Travis and Action Jackson won the belts during the last week. Now comes the tough defense part of being the champion. Ruff back up on his feet. Over to the corner goes Billy Travis. Tags Action Jackson. Jackson into the ropes. Look out. Comes in with a boot to the midsection and just kicked him right through the ropes. Ruff down on the floor. Action Jackson goes out there after him. Helps him back into the ring underneath the ropes. Picks him up. Big upper arm. Got him across the forehead with it. And Action Jackson continues non-stop when he's in the ring, like he's on a mission. He got him with an uppercut of the forearm. Another good forearm from Action Jackson. suplex. This might do it. No, he doesn't go.
Beating the hell out of his boys for about 6 minutes.
He goes to the corner instead and tags his partner. Fires Ruff into the ropes.
Oh, yeah, they like to finish with the heart attack, I believe. Yeah. Keeping the straps, of course. Rough and Ready would have won that. That'd been insane.
6 minutes, 11 seconds. Billy Travis.
Dude's got a perm now. I don't think I've ever seen Billy Travis without a perm, too.
That's not all.
Either.
Looks like you got beat fair and square in the ring to me, boss. We'll be back in a moment.
Imagine being the managers of Rough and Ready. Manager of Rough and Ready. Uh-oh.
We came in.
Wildside. Lancaster and Mason.
Lancaster and Deuce Mason here. It's going to be Frankie Lancaster starting against Mark Starr.
I have another good one here. Frankie Lancaster
has teamed up with Chris Champion, and between the two of them,
yeah, Mark Starr and Chris Champion. Been seeing them for what? This is the third or fourth week we've seen them. New heel team.
Lancaster kind of taking a little measure of Mark Starr. Or Lancaster.
Lancaster, of course, started out as a heel this year with Stud Stable and
Lancaster
getting a little bit of a face run here.
Going against the tough team in the Wildside. Wildside had a few words.
Hasn't done too much
earlier about an upcoming match.
Wildside too.
Plus stinker, tobacco chewing redneck.
The green
and
screen.
take a look at the greatest tag team ever to walk in the wrestling ring, the Wildside. And when we come to these one-horse jerk water towns, when we come out and you people hear Motley Crue, the Wildside, cranked up, and we make our way out to the ring, we want you to stand up, kneel down, and kiss our feet. Because you're looking at the greatest tag team ever in professional wrestling, the Wildside. And remember one thing, tell him my brother here.
When you take that walk on the Wildside, you don't walk no more. Those tag team belts will be ours, whether you like it or not. It's going to be that way.
Yeah.
Mark Starr should have stopped early on. He started out strong and it just kind of lingered on. Yeah, Mark Starr was never a mic guy either. He was a good hand, though. I remember him jobbing in WCW.
Oh, Starr took a swing at him with a right fist. Frankie
Champion was all right on the mic. He wasn't amazing, but he could cut a promo at least.
His fist. He didn't get him a good one. Mark was able to block that one a little bit, too. But the both of them using the fist.
See how long we last here in Memphis in '89.
Gotta keep the fist open.
A lot of moving parts here.
Use the fist. It's been a rule forever.
It changes often.
It's also been ignored almost forever. Backing onto the ropes right now. Mark Starr takes Frankie Lancaster back. Thought he was going to whip him across the way. Instead, he kneed him. Then when he did try to knee him across the way, Frankie Lancaster had great balance and reversed Starr into the ropes. Nice move, Frankie Lancaster.
You're going to stand and bail down on your knees and kiss our feet. What?
With himself, but nothing else.
Which one? Which thing?
He got reversed.
Standing and bowing down?
2.5 minutes gone in the action. Frankie Lancaster's partner, Deuce Mason, over in the corner.
Deuce Mason?
And there's a tag on Mark Starr's partner, Chris Champion of the Wildside.
Chris Champion becomes Yoshi Kwan in WCW. A couple of years from here, 93, late 92.
Had ideas of sending him flying into the ropes. Didn't work out. Lancaster
something that you definitely couldn't do today, I guess.
Champion is
you could do it, but they'd probably shit all over it.
Crowd says, we saw it. Yeah, we did too. No hair pulling. Lancaster just able to hold on to that arm. 3.5 minutes gone. Frankie Lancaster. Still got the left arm. Chris Champion. Oh, look out. All four of them in there. The referee sent Deuce Mason back to the corner.
Damn. Frankie Lancaster going to beat both of them here. The handicap match, basically.
Puts both for the Wildside.
Don't even need Mason.
Down to the mat, and they are out of the ring, down on the floor. Mark Starr looked under the ring and found a piece of rope.
I think that hurt Jerry Calhoun's hand for real. He grabbed the rope and he pulled it out. I think he got a little rope burn there. Then you got to shoot rope burn.
I would much rather see
Honestly.
that somewhere else.
Jerry's like, son of a bitch.
Lancaster makes the tag, and the less experienced Deuce Mason comes in to do battle with Mark Starr of the Wildside. Starr fires him into the rope.
Big, beautiful drop kick, actually. Damn. That's the best one of the night. We've seen that a few times on this episode, but Mark Starr just picture perfect.
Champion. Ooh. Flies through the air. Nails him. Ooh, sits down
hit on that leg drop also.
As a back kick at Frankie Lancaster.
Mason definitely going to eat this fall.
He would have nailed him too, but referee Jerry Calhoun sent him back outside as he caught Frankie on the way in.
Shit, eat this chair.
Pounded Deuce Mason down here on the floor while the referee
protected him
is
pretty
trying
well
to keep
there.
Frankie Lancaster and Chris Champion apart. Starr throws Mason back into the ring, under the ropes. Champion bouncing off that bottom rope. That's illegal, but referee trying to get it stopped. He finally does get it backed away from the rope. 5 minutes, 15 seconds, and Chris Champion and Mark Starr pretty well controlling the action here in this match now. Frankie Lancaster looked mighty good early, but since they've had Deuce Mason in there, they've been able to wear him down pretty good. Ooh, look at that. What a spinning kick from Chris Champion. You got to give it to Champion and Starr. They've got some wrestling moves. They've got some great wrestling ability. They also have a nasty, nasty attitude. That's the part we don't like. Deuce Mason off the rope and right into a boot. Mark Starr had it planted right there and got him in the midsection. 6 minutes gone now as Frankie Lancaster steps back through the ropes. No tag made, so the referee says, Frankie, you got to go back outside. Meanwhile, he double-teamed Deuce Mason. Starr holding him up from outside while Champion works on him, or from inside the ring while Champion works on him from outside. Now they're making a change, and Mark Starr says, I'm trying to get out, referee. I'm pinned in the corner. Yeah. Champion drops it. Doesn't try for a cover. Goes to the corner instead, and Mark
he is pretty big here.
The tag. 6 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Frankie Lancaster wanting to help out. He comes in trying to help his partner.
Oh, shit, he's going to spike him.
Back. No tag.
Boom.
Double team.
That's it.
As Champion came off the top rope and helped drive Deuce Mason down to the mat. There's a 3 count, and this one's over.
Like, matches are getting a lot of time on this episode.
There was a wild side. Mark Starr, Chris Champion. They walk out of here, their hands raised in a victory in 7 minutes even of wrestling action. We've got more CWA Championship Wrestling coming up.
Hello, everyone. I'm
another rundown.
We will remind all of our Channel 7
every Sunday night,
we're
folks,
be
6 Eastern.
This Saturday afternoon
WrestlePlun.
at 12:30. So don't forget
Reliving
that.
Memphis as CWA turns slowly into USWA at some point. WCCW and CWA merge to become USWA. Not sure when that's going to happen officially.
Bill the Superstar Dundee.
We're still rocking with CWA right now.
Downs this Wednesday. The Master Pain with Ronnie P. Gossett going against Freddy. You're going to see a CWA tag team.
Ronnie P. Gossett and Freddy. What a must-see.
Action Jackson, Billy Travis, the
actually do want to see that.
Against the Wildside.
That's how invested I am right
CWA title match. Jeff Jarrett will be there for the first time at Riverside Downs going against Black Bart. Then the big main event, a unified world heavyweight title match. Jerry the King Lawler against Dirty Dutch Mantel with Ronnie P. Gossett.
What are you trying to do with this Freddy guy? I'm tired of every time I turn around, he's right in my face with that old mask. If it's a mask or his face, he needs to take it off. And I'll tell you one thing, Master Payne will take it off fine. And as for you, Lawler, let me tell you something. I promised that I'd take every belt when I came in over here. First, I'm taking that wimpy Jeff Jarrett's belt, and then I'm going for the main attraction, the main event, your belt.
I had your belt one time, and you flim-flammed my man out of it.
Flim-flammed my man out of it.
Dutch Mantel will kick your butt all over that racetrack.
Ever been flim-flammed before, folks?
An old nag that needs to be put out to pasture, and he'll beat your brains out because I will be in the corner, and Ronnie Gossett walks, talks, and does exactly what he wants to do. You remember that, Jerry Lawler, you Kmart King, because you're going down in Henderson, Kentucky. Be there, pal.
I'm sure Jerry Lawler have plenty to say about that this Wednesday night at Riverside Downs.
Well, when most people think of Bam Bam Bigelow, I guess they think of all those tattoos on his head.
Bam Bam coming back through?
Keep in mind, but that for what you might call one of the supersized wrestlers in the 300-pound or so class, this man may be one of the most agile wrestlers.
We getting a Bam Bam sighting?
In action, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh shit! Bam Bam returning to CWA. Let me get you through this because I think he showed up here the first time in '86. I'm not mistaken, and then he's already been through WWF. And now leaving WWF, and then he gets back to WCW. So we're going to get a brief little period with Bam Bam. Let me get through the music video because that song is not going to fly here on YouTube. But man,
hello, coming to the Mid-South Coliseum.
Nice. I don't know if we'll get him here on TV, but they're bringing him to the Mid-South Coliseum for the big show.
Well, I say you're a little upset there, aren't you, Ron?
You better believe I'm upset. Anybody bring in that wild, ignorant Jackie Fargo?
Who's this dude?
I'll tell you
Who's
what.
this guy in the middle?
I want you
the
to
crazy
take
hair.
that mask or whatever that idiot Freddy's got on, and I want it given to me. I don't care what the money is. I don't care how much I have to pay, because he's causing me heart failure.
Lawler
he's
looking
causing
fucking
me chest pain.
that baby blue.
Lawler has brought him in here where he'll scare me to death, and I'm not gonna have these chest pains anymore. I want that mask, or what? It's not even a mask, whatever it is. I want it given to me. Money is no.
I want his head given to me if it's not a mask.
All right, man, you got your job. Do it, and I'll come across. Thank you.
We're getting some Freddy action here.
Not a good.
We getting Freddy and Lawler in a tag team match.
For Mr. Gossett. Well, that's Nate the Great. Used to be Nate the Rat. Now Nate the Great in the corner over here. With the team,
Nate the Great.
Keith Roberson and Mr. Devastation. And climbing up on the ring apron, the King, Jerry Lawler.
Remember that classic tag team, Freddy Krueger. Jerry Lawler.
The expiration of time. Jerry Calhoun is going to be the referee. And Ronnie P. Gossett says Freddy scares him. So he wants his team to take off that mask or whatever it is. And, might be easier said than done, let me tell you. Jerry Calhoun not wanting to get too close either, and I don't blame him.
It's not even that close to Halloween they're using Freddy.
Yeah, King.
The way I understand it, this is one of the jerks that pulled me into that post that I haven't gotten with.
The King says he understands that whoever is under this Mr. Devastation here, underneath the red mask, and I think maybe you wrestling fans may remember, is one of the people who pulled him into a ring post and posted him. And he hadn't gotten even with him either.
We gonna pull that
I love the copyrighted and trademarked content on here between the music and now a character, Freddy Krueger. Amazing.
Well, good luck to you.
Good old days, baby.
Right there. Just remember that the King has just said he's got a score to settle with Mr. Devastation, too, from something that went on in the past. Keith Roberson. And Mr. Devastation. Roberson in there against the King. King says, what do you think? Should I use the right hand? Crowd says, yeah, use it. He did.
Dave Brown don't care about him using the right hand. If that had been anybody else, he'd have freaked the hell out if it was a heel.
Roberson over says, Nate, check this out. Did he break my nose? Is it still there? Nate says it's still there.
They just laugh about the faces cheating. It's hilarious.
They tie up again, middle of the ring. Keith Roberson backs the King into the corner. Takes a swing at him with the right hand and misses. Lawler does not miss.
The main event this week also.
And now Keith Roberson down on the floor.
Main event of the first episode. We still got one more, folks. We're going to be going into June 24th also, I believe the date is.
Roberson swung at him first. Lawler with a pat on the shoulder to his partner, Freddy, back over in the corner. Freddy, whoa, unwinds with a right hand.
Disqualified, ring the bell. That was illegal. I haven't seen it. Disqualified.
Well, the referee elects not to disqualify him, but Nate, you're absolutely right. That was illegal. Freddy and the King. Pretty pleased so far with the way things are going on here. Keith Roberson. Crowd wants Freddy. There he is, Freddy. Freddy steps into the ring. Oh, Nate the Great has handed a cane to Keith Roberson. Yeah, you see Freddy waiting for him in the ring. Referee says, don't try bringing that cane in here. Just climb back through the ropes. Freddy, whoa, spins around. And Keith Roberson says, wait a minute. Don't think it's time for me to get back in yet. Referee is trying to get Freddy to back up.
They'll not even have that freak Razzler. He escaped from some mental hospital somewhere. They'll not even have him up here.
He escaped from somebody's nightmares.
Having Freddy here.
He's got to be a friend of Jerry Lawler's, I'll tell you that.
Well, obviously must be.
I mean, considering they're tag teaming. Zinger.
And Keith Roberson doesn't challenge him. Look at Freddy spin. Well, Freddy can move, huh? Freddy. Backs to the corner. Lawler says something to him. Keith Roberson really hesitating about tying it up with him. Finally he does. Freddy runs him into the ring post. Bounces that head off the turnbuckle. And Freddy backs away. Keith Roberson just falls back into the ring. 3.5 minutes into the action here.
I mean, the Freddy mask actually isn't that bad for 1989, to be honest.
Freddy. Going against Keith Roberson.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Certainly no pushover team, let me tell you. They got Nate the Great, who began his managing career as Nate the Rat, and I'm not sure but what he was named right the first time. Big right hand by Lawler, and Roberson out of the ring says, give me that cane, Nate. He rolls under the ropes. Cane in hand, stalking Lawler, takes a swing and misses. Lawler gets around behind and takes the cane. Oh, my goodness. Lawler hooks him with a cane. And Roberson right now has got to be saying, that's the worst idea of all the ideas I've ever had. That's the worst one right there. Now Calhoun hands Nate the cane back and says, hang on to that cane. I don't think Roberson is going to come looking for the cane anymore. Lawler waits in the ring. Keith Roberson doesn't really want to get back in there, but he does. 5 minutes gone in this action, and it's been a good one. You've seen Freddy. There he is. Look at him going around the ring, stalking Nate. And Nate is over screaming, look out, watch it, he's coming this way. Devastation, protect me. Protect the manager, Nate is saying. Freddy back up on the ring apron in his corner. Meanwhile, Roberson has backed Lawler to the ropes. Lawler coming out of there. Roberson using the right.
I do like Lawler's gear here,
though. He nailed Lawler right in the top of the head with that.
Baby blue and yellow is kicking.
Keith Roberson using the fist to the corner. Tags Devastation. First official look at Devastation in this match.
It's Devastation.
There's a man right there to put Jerry Lawler plumb out of business right there.
Mr. Devastation with the body slam on the King.
That was weird.
Lawler.
Oh, God. Gonna make a wish.
Gets her by the leg. Payback time. Referee trying to stop him. Keith Roberson trying to stop him. And it doesn't look like they'll be able to do it.
Jerry Calhoun's like, you will not be crotching a man on my watch.
Lawler and Freddy.
Not today, son.
That's what happened to Lawler as a result of this guy helping out. Keep Roberson down with a right fist of Freddy. Lawler grabs Roberson, runs his head into the ring post. Mr. Devastation down on the floor after Freddy. Lawler grabs him, runs him into the ring post. And the King taking care of Freddy here as Freddy got nailed from behind. Look out behind, says.
It's breaking down. Jerry Calhoun needs to get some order here.
Look out. Into the table goes Keith Roberson. And Freddy can
taking off a mask. We're going to find out who it is.
Lawler and Freddy trying to take the mask off Mr. Devastation. And Keith Roberson jumps back in there. So far, they do not have the mask off. Lawler's closed. Oh, look out. Dutch Mantel, Master of Pain. Well, we've got a disqualification. We had the action really going here. And Mantel and the Master of Pain grab Lawler. Here comes Ronnie P. Gossett. Here comes Action Jackson, Billy Travis, Jeff Jarrett. And that finally gets Master of Pain and Mantel out of here. Freddy, look out. He rolls out of that ring.
That's a pretty good one, Jamie.
He's looking around. Let me get back out of here somewhere. Shoves the desk around, and meanwhile, Gossett and all of his guys have left. They went running out of here. They wasted absolutely no time getting out of here. Oh, Freddy making a chair, beating on the ring post. Lawler saying, I tell you what, maybe we ought to do that. Maybe let's take a break and then let Lawler's getting him calmed down and get him out of here. We'll be back with you in a moment. Don't go away. Hey, we've had quite a day here today. Hope you've
ready to go into the next episode. Going into June 24th, 89. Thanks, everyone that's been hanging out. I appreciate it.
New CWA Tag Champions.
See what we got in store for the next episode.
You also saw the Wildside, that rugged tag team.
Had a lot more wrestling, like actual time for matches in this one than maybe any other episode this year so far.
Freddy, Lawler and Freddy really had things going.
Appreciate the
well
Twitch and the YouTube folks, though.
And of course, Dutch Mantel, Master of Pain, Ronnie P. Gossett, all jumped in there, and as a result, that match ended in disqualification. The official time on it, I don't think we told you, but was 7 minutes, 8 seconds. Disqualification, so Lawler and Freddy have themselves another victory to go in the books there. Most interesting day. We certainly plan to have more of the same for you next week here on CWA Championship Wrestling. Always, we try to have the roughest, toughest wrestling you'll find anywhere. We hope you'll join us for it, same time next week. Until then, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
Here we go.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.
Boom, 624 coming at ya in just a moment. Some plastastic. Welcome in here. Here we go. 624. Got another 50 minutes of action here, folks, on a Sunday.
I'm Steve Brown here at ringside, ready to go with another big day of CWA Championship Wrestling. Boy, if time allows today, we got a bunch of folks scheduled. Master of Pain and Dutch Mantel. Freddy scheduled to be here today.
Freddy returns.
Chris Champion, the Wildside. Jeff Jarrett will be along a bit later on, too. But the reason I say if time allows is because we have a World Unified title match here today. That's what we're going to get things going with here in just a couple of minutes. Coming in to challenge for the belt, Black Bart out of Pecos,
Black
Texas.
Bart and Lawler for the unified title on this episode. Okay.
Of course, the unified world champion himself, the King, Jerry Lawler. That'll be our opening match. Coming up.
Opening up with the unified title match. Interesting. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only second unified title match we've had this year. The first one, I believe, was Lawler and Taker, the Master of Pain.
You're going to enjoy. We will be back to introduce him to you in just a moment. Stay with us.
I think there was a title change in that one, so
introduction. For all you folks in the Memphis, Tennessee area, I don't think this gentleman needs much introduction. For you folks around the territory, joining me right now, and for the rest of CWA Championship Wrestling today, from top-ranked K97 Radio, C.J. Morgan.
All right, bringing in another radio personality. They did this once before, and the guy did not speak the entire episode. Let's see if this guy... how it does. Here was a little color today.
Glad to have you here with us today.
Thank you so much, Dave. I've been a fan of Championship Wrestling for a long, long time. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, the last dude didn't say shit.
I know you've been a big fan. We're glad to have you
Be cool
with
if
us
this guy
today.
actually did some
Feel
color
free to jump in with
commentary.
anytime you
There we
want
go.
As long as I don't have to jump in during a match.
Hey,
you know, Dave Brown has missed Lance Russell, who is still in WCW currently.
Sometimes introduce people like this one right here. Let's go to Ronnie P. Gossett.
You got Ronnie P. Gossett here, walking proud and talking loud, just like the P implies. Let me tell you, Jerry Lawler, you've been running your mouth how big and bad you are. You've been knocking these other organizations. You've been talking about what a company champion you are, and what a company champion they are. Well, let me tell you this. I went to the NWA, and I have found a man that's going to beat your brains out. I wanted to get Ric Flair, but you've already beaten Ric Flair, but you haven't beaten this guy. He has beat more men and crippled more men than Blue Cross. And I want to bring him out right now. Big, bad Black Bart. Come on over here, Black Bart.
God, look at Ronnie P. Gossett's screen. What the hell?
The baddest man
It's
the
a
NWA
fucking
has
peacock.
right here, baby. Mr. Gossett,
Black Bart's
I want
huge.
to thank you and all of these stinking Tennessee Light Runners. Now, Jerry Lawler, you right now.
Jesus, can't even hear him.
And guess what? They didn't have nobody in that territory that could beat me. And I can tell you one thing, that's for sure. You ain't got a snowball chance in your way of walking out of this statue of ring today with that title. You talk about the Von Erichs? I took that dadgum little strap off of him and carried Von Erich, that snot-nosed punk, in about 30 seconds. Lawler, you're next. I'm walking out of here with a unified world heavyweight title. And guess what? There ain't a dadgum thing that you can do about it.
Dadgum thing you can do about it.
That's exactly right, Black Bart. You watch. This title is going around Black Bart's waist today.
Well, that remains to be seen. He has to
Dadgum, Daniel thinking the same as me right now. Here we go, unified title match.
World Unified title.
Black Bart. I like Black Bart though. I'm not a huge. I don't. You know, from what I've seen, Black Bart is a damn good hand to have.
234 pounds out of Memphis, Tennessee.
See what we get here.
Unified title holder. And that belt is going to be on the line here today. King dropped the crown here just for a minute, dusting it off.
As long as he doesn't drop the belt. I'll tell you, Dave, there's no questioning Black Bart's ability. He was one half of the Long Riders for a long, long time. He's a big guy and a tough guy.
He is big, he is tough. King's coming this way. Yeah, let's see. Hello, King.
You know what happened last time I had a title match out here? And Gossett was in the man's corner. That's the first time that I lost this title. Well, Gossett, are you going to sit here in this match? Well, if you're going to be in his corner, then I'm not going to be out here by myself, I can assure you.
Uh-oh. Who's Lawler going to bring out? Probably Freddy.
We had a World Unified.
I'd imagine Freddy's coming out to watch Gossett.
The King lost the belt to the Master of Pain, but he lost it because of Ronnie P. Gossett, who interfered in the match. One of the most disgusting things that I have ever seen.
Put a Freddy emoji in the
King did,
chat.
in fact, lose the belt to the Master of the Pain at that time. This time he says, I'm not going to be out here by myself.
The King is the cagey one, Dave, and it's going to be very interesting to see what he has up his sleeve. We'll find out in a second.
Oh no, Jarrett. I thought it was going to be Freddy for sure. Bringing out Double J.
Hey, if you're going to be out here, he deserves to have somebody in his corner, huh? Jeff Jarrett says, all right, Gossett, park it in the chair here and keep it there. The King is going to have Jeff as a second in his corner, as Black Bart has Ronnie P. Gossett over in his. This is going to be a one-fall, 30-minute time limit by special agreement for television. One fall only, 30 minutes the time limit. And the World Unified title is on the line. Jerry Calhoun showing it right there. And let's see. Gonna leave it in our safekeeping over here. Are we ready to go? Here we go. World Unified match on CWA Championship Wrestling for you today.
Leave it to Jerry Lawler. Great move to bring out the equalizer. Jeff Jarrett to keep an eye on big Ronnie P. Gossett. The King always has something up his sleeve.
Black Bart took a swing at Lawler with a big right hand, but Lawler moved out of the way. Black Bart ended up hitting the turnbuckles. Back in the corner. Once again, well, Bart didn't learn much the first time. Lawler did it to him again. Ducked out of the way and then took him down very quickly, but Bart on his feet.
Interesting maneuvers by Jerry Lawler.
There we go. Black Bart, former WCCW World Champion. And this unified title is part WCCW World Championship. It's the AWA and WCCW World titles unified by Lawler after the Kerry Von Erich match from December of '88.
That does some damage.
Then Lawler kept the actual AWA title.
Backdrop he put on him, coming out of the corner, he comes in with a big right hand. Black Bart retreats to a neutral corner. Ronnie P. Gossett is over there saying, hey, let's talk.
Let's welcome Black Bart to Memphis, Jerry Lawler style, with that big right hand.
Black Bart was over in Lawler's corner there for a moment. Jeff Jarrett smiled at him as if to say exactly what you did. Welcome to Memphis Lawler style. Black Bart, well known in wrestling circles all around the world, as a matter of fact. And of course, the King, the World Unified Champion. Big clothesline, and Black Bart puts Lawler down to the mat.
Yep. I'm sorry, Dave. He wasn't. You see the size of this guy's arms. It had to be like being hit by a tree limb.
There's a choke by Black Bart. Referee Jerry Calhoun counting the break, and he finally did break it just before disqualification. There he goes again, back on the throat, and once again, the referee says, I want to disqualify you. Cut it out, shoulders are down, count is 2.
Slow-ass fucking Jerry Calhoun
with that. And, of course, Lawler knows that better than we.
Damn, hung him up on the top rope.
3 count on you if you're not careful. Black Bart springs off the bottom rope.
What's up, Glenn? Welcome in. Appreciate you dropping in here.
Nope, Lawler's feet in the ropes. That stops the count right there. Referee calling for a break. Jeff Jarrett around to keep Ronnie P. Gossett from getting involved in the action since they were over very close to the edge of the ring.
He's not staying in his seat, and he is doing a pretty good job of keeping the referee distracted.
Lawler has it down. Referee is over here distracted by Ronnie P. Gossett. Lawler had him. I don't know if he could have held him for a 3 count or not, but it certainly looked like he might have been able to. Jeff Jarrett is telling the referee, hey, I counted to 3.
But that's what we just talked about, Dave. Gossett hasn't spent a second in that seat, and he's doing his job of distracting referee Jerry Calhoun.
You're exactly right, which, of course, is why Jeff Jarrett is out here to try to even it up a little bit. But something like that, Gossett, of course, at least it appeared, kept Lawler from winning at that point. Big upper leg as Black Bart sits down. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and no.
What the hell was that?
Count. Shoulder came up. Left shoulder up. 2, and right shoulder up this time at the 2 count. So Black Bart does not have it. Lawler is able to pick up the shoulders and stop it at the 2 count. Upper arm by Black Bart. We're 4.5 minutes into this match. The World Unified title is at stake right here. Lawler, the champion, has it on the line against challenger Black Bart. What a suplex by Lawler. And again, he's got it down, and again, Gossett has the referee distracted. And again, Black Bart is able to get up. Oh, the strap comes down. CJ, you know what that means. Look out.
That means it's clobbering time, Jerry Lawler style. And he's hammering those right hands, Dave.
He's got it back in the corner. Gossett has just handed him something in the ring.
Oh, shit. It's that belt on the line, isn't it?
Lawler comes over. Look out.
Boom! Well, Black Bart about to take the strap.
Down is one. Jeff Jarrett is yelling, no, wait a minute. He's telling him, look under his arm. Check him out.
And then the chain's going to fall out. Uh-oh. Could have just put it in his trunks. That would have never happened. Jeff Jarrett saving the belt.
And Jerry Calhoun is still the champion.
Almost a new champ.
World Unified Champion. Hey.
You blonde hair, snot nose, punk, you, my friend, Mr. Evermore, pay me every dead good thing you owe me. Yes, Jack, you done stuck your nose in a place that don't belong, and we're gonna make sure you don't ever do it again, you punk.
Well, they're out here complaining because they got caught cheating. That's the situation. But Black Bart loses. Lawler, still the king, and still the unified world champion. Back with more in a moment.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Webb with Championship Wrestling. Don't forget, we're going to be in Henderson, Kentucky, Riverside Downs this Wednesday. And 9 big matches on this outstanding card. And
anybody new popping through every Sunday night, guys. We're doing this right here.
Going against the DI.
Make it a thing. Mark your calendars. Make sure the bell is clicked on the channel. So you do not. So first of all, so you get the notification when I go live on Sundays. Because we're going to be doing the entire year of Memphis here in '89. I don't know what's coming next, but you're going to want to stay tuned to find out.
A special
appreciate
challenge
everyone.
match. What a lot of weight in the ring. Plowboy Frazier against Ronnie P. Gossett the fourth. Then the big main event, Jerry the King Lawler against the Master Pain and Gossett.
Man, I'm excited about this because you see, this has got to be the biggest night yet at Riverside Downs. People, you got to see Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam returns. I'd like to see Bam Bam on TV.
He is super. I
So they bring him in before the big show.
What about Plowboy Frazier coming out of retirement to go against Ronnie P. Gossett? Gossett, you may be going into retirement after this match. And then, if there's anything left of you at all, I want you to be out there at ringside, because when I take on your man, Master of Pain, with my belt at stake, as it always is, you see, whenever I have to go against these guys, I've got everything to lose and nothing to gain. I'm always having to put up the belt. So I told Eddie Marlin, hey, let's have them put something up. So Gossett had to come up with $1,000 of his hard-earned cash. That's right, Gossett, $1,000. But it's not going to go to me if I win. I'm not going to keep it if the Master of Pain don't beat me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take your cash money and I'm going to throw it out.
Wow, that's
to
cool.
Everybody at ringside right there at Riverside Downs. That's right, Gossett. And I want to see the look on your fat face when you see those fans that you can't stand taking and shoving your hard-earned money right in their pocket. It's going to be great. This Wednesday night at Riverside Downs, Gossett, you're going to be crying, brother.
Well, I hope you didn't join us late today, because if you did, you just missed a successful title defense by the King, Jerry Lawler. The World Unified title still around his waist, where a lot of folks will tell you that's exactly where it belongs. And a most unhappy Ronnie P. Gossett
Let me
back
tell
out
you
here.
something, Dave Brown. I am so mad at myself, I'd kick my behind if I could reach it. I let an old man like Jackie Fargo come out of retirement and do me the way that he did. Bouncing me around that ring, manhandling me like I was nothing at all. Well, let me tell you something. Those days are over. Because Ronnie P. Gossett is going back to the gym. Not that I need to.
Back to the gym?
I'm going to get in shape, and I'm going to beat anybody, and I'm going to have a rematch with Jackie Fargo. And you bring on any retired idiot that you want to bring. You bring the old fossils. You go back to the days of
Ronnie P. Gossett, the legend killer.
Even Eddie Marlin. I'll take on anybody. But I'm going to get Fargo for sure because nobody does Ronnie Gossett that way. Now, you get Eddie Marlin out here, that old raptor bait. I want to talk to him.
Call him raptor bait?
You're right. You want to wrestle retired wrestlers to get in shape?
Retired wrestlers. I'll take on anybody.
Eddie Marlin. He's like, what the hell you doing, son?
Take on you, Eddie Marlin. I'll hit you so hard that pacemaker will fly out your ear.
You think twice before you hit me.
Eddie, he wants to wrestle retired wrestlers to get in shape.
That's exactly right.
That's right, Dave. He called me and he wanted me to call some retired wrestlers. But, Ronnie, it's not easy to get on the phone and call wrestlers that have retired. When you're retired, you're through. You sit back and relax and enjoy life. And then not interested in coming back to
You can pull strings for Lawler. You can call these retired wrestlers and bring them on to challenge Ronnie Gossett. That's who I want, the retired wrestlers.
I have tried. It's hard, I'm telling you, it's hard to find a wrestler to come out of retirement. It's hard to find them.
Is it, though?
I'll take you on if necessary, Eddie Marlin.
No, you won't take me on. But I said it was hard. I didn't say it was impossible. I did find one
Who
guy.
they got?
Get him out here.
If you're back there looking at the monitor, come on out here.
Uh-oh.
All right, got a retired wrestler coming out. Oh, look at this. The giant one, Plowboy Frazier. All right, Ronnie, there's your first opponent.
Hey, my heart.
Oh.
I have a heart condition. What are you doing bringing him out here? What are you trying to do to me?
After this match,
No, I don't want to match with you.
Well, you got
I was
what
just
is
kidding
fine.
you, Eddie Marlin. I don't want you.
me.
I don't want you.
After this match,
What are you trying to do to me, Eddie Marlin?
Fat boy? Did you hear what I said,
I
fat boy?
have a heart condition.
Can't help it. You'll be through.
I have a heart condition. I'm not wrestling that gook.
You asked me
I
to
can't
find
help
a
it.
retired wrestler
I
for you
didn't
to
say to
wrestle.
find a boxcar. I said a wrestler. I'm not wrestling. He's here. My heart condition. Eddie Marlin, listen to me. We're friends. I've always liked you, Eddie Marlin. I looked up to you. I have a lot of respect for
That's
you.
the reason I tried so hard to find you somebody to wrestle, and I got him, and you will.
My heart.
That was a terrible segment.
Let's get things right here. I see Alan Reynolds coming up. And looks like we're going to be just about set to go with a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Spike Huber stepping in there with Alan Reynolds.
Oh, let's get through this.
Pain and Dutch Mantel's corner, too. Tag team
Dutch and Master of Pain still rocking and rolling this week.
Mantel and the Master of Pain will be going against Alan Reynolds.
Wildside.
You've got a conspiracy
Yeah, that's a big dude now.
plan to get rid of Ronnie Gossett. Now you pull in that big idiot. I can't whip him. I can't beat him. You pull in the biggest man you could find.
Well, Ronnie, I think that'll teach you to choose your words a little more carefully before you go running off at the mouth, maybe. Except I doubt that that's true. But
A case, Dave, of open mouth and insert foot, and that looks like a good size 12 on Ronnie P. Gossett.
At least, you're absolutely right. Well, Gossett, not a happy man right now as he's at ringside. Dutch Mantel with Spike Huber. Huber back to the corner, and Mantel makes the tag on the huge Master of Pain. Master of Pain at 325 pounds and about 6'9". Spike Huber. Huber in quite good athletic condition. You tell us person's been working out in the gym.
Oh, he's spent a lot of time in the gym, hanging and banging and doing those reps.
Hanging and
He
banging,
really
brother.
looks good, Dave.
Spike's out of Indianapolis, Indiana originally. He weighs in at about 235 pounds. Alan Reynolds, his partner, of course, from Arkansas. Their total weight 461. Dutch Mantel and the Master of Pain weigh in at about 100 pounds more, largely because of the size of the Master of Pain. Master of Pain, headlock being worked on by Alan
Dude on the
Reynolds.
apron out there in the blue trunks is pretty jacked up.
Drop backwards. Boy, this Master of Pain is something else.
He is one tough son of a gun, Dave, and I don't think you really get the full effect at home on television as to how big this fella is. He is one tall, broad-shouldered, very strong human being.
You're absolutely right. Look at this, Ronnie P. Gossett nailing Alan Reynolds with a fist. Ronnie P. Gossett, yeah, there he goes, strutting around the ring.
The dude on the apron is Dick the Bruiser's
Out
son-in-law.
of the action, stay in a chair. Well, he's not going to stay in a chair. He's proven that.
He needs a stand-up chair, Dave. He better be saving his strength for Plowboy Frazier.
Could see it.
Master of Pain.
These have to be relatives or friends of yours, Dave Brown. You have the same slimy, ugly-looking crew every week over here. I told you to screen these morons and get a better grade of people coming to wrestling matches.
Well, thank you for your opinion, Mr. Gossett. Don't mind if we disagree, I hope. Master of Pain coming back in. Dutch Mantel held Alan Reynolds up. Master of Pain comes with that big boot. Mayor of Oil Trough, Texas, says Dutch Mantel.
He informed us that he did it Noriega style.
Yeah.
See that microphone, mumble mouth? You are looking at the #1 tag team in professional wrestling. Dutch Mantel, the Master of Pain. The latest poll shows this team as the #1 team to beat. Dave Brown, whether you like it or not.
Whose poll? I suspect it's that Ronnie P. Gossett poll that we've been hearing about for the last few months, where you rank your guys wherever you want them.
Hey, we could use a few Scott towels.
Like he had a couple of matches in WWF in '87.
Yeah, sorry about that. But as I said,
oh, that's had someone in '84.
Unfortunate things we have to put up with here. Ronnie P. Gossett.
Damn, yeah, he's wrestling through all of the '80s.
To be at ringside. Look at this, Master of Pain.
83 to 98.
Really taking a beating.
Really, 94. He only had, well, according to Cage Match, had one match after 94 in 1998. But interesting career. I love stuff like that. Didn't do a lot though, outside of the regional things like USWA and CWA.
Got more action to follow. You will see Freddy a little bit later on today. You will also see Jeff Jarrett.
Of course. Who's Freddy got this week?
Wrestling as a single. That's coming up later.
You know, if there's one thing I hate is...
I wouldn't be surprised if they put the CWA title on Freddy eventually.
Is big fat women with hairy legs. Have you looked at this over here? What a field A Gillette would have with this front row.
Ronnie P. Gossett continues to come over here and run his mouth.
That short clothesline by Dutch is awesome. Hits him under the ropes and just nails him.
Alan Reynolds. Boy, Alan had Dutch Mantel's shoulders down. The referee was involved keeping the Master of Pain out of the ring. So the no count began. And now Mantel and Master of Pain have regained the upper hand.
Big old suplex by Taker.
Master of Pain suplexes him, and that's a long way down to the mat with that guy holding you up in the air. Big boot across the back of the neck. Alan Reynolds up on his feet, but the Master of Pain nails him with a right fist.
Let's get Spike in there.
Double up the fist and hit him with it.
Master of Pain, if we can get a close-up of this guy, look at his eyes. I mean, it's like he almost loses it mentally. He really enjoys hurting people in him.
Yep. He's an unusual specimen, I guess you might say. The Master of Pain. Look at him.
Oh, man.
Yep, he's going up on the top rope, and Alan Reynolds lying there.
Oh, dude, okay. This is the first time I've seen him do this. Boom. So he didn't really hit it that perfect, but I love when he would do that in WCW as a finisher. But that's the first time we've seen him do that here in '89, and maybe the first time he's ever done it. I don't know that for sure, and he didn't nail him, but that was still, I love that walk across the rope diving elbow.
If you could stand it.
Well, I have to watch them, and they are a tough tag team. They get themselves a win here today over Spike Huber and Alan Reynolds. We'll take a break and be back in a moment.
I mean, I'd like to see the other side of that. Maybe he did get him all right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Webb with Championship Wrestling. We're going to be at Henderson, Kentucky this Wednesday, Riverside Downs, and 9 big matches on this great card and no increase in prices. Listen to this. Billy Travis going against the DI. Freddie against Mark Starr. Chris Champion against the superstar Bill Dundee.
That's right.
Dundee has returned. Holy shit, finally. We can return to the brother count. It has been a while. It's been weeks since Bill Dundee has been on TV. I don't know where he's been. I don't know if he's been in Japan or wherever the hell he's been. But this man throws so many brothers in. And right there, I'm going to throw a couple of brother emojis out into the chat. Let's see what we get on the brother count. I'm going to start counting them here for Bill Dundee.
In Kentucky, the superstar is going to be there. We see you.
Oh, that was a quick one. Okay, he's just teasing us. Teasing us with the return. He's not going deep with the brother count yet. Okay, all right.
You're going to see Bam
Been waiting for Bill Dundee to make his return.
Roddy P. Gossett. A CWA title match, Jeff Jarrett against Black Bart with Roddy P. Gossett IV. And a special challenge match. Plyboy Frazier making his return against Roddy P. Gossett IV. Then the big main event, Jerry the King Lawler against the Master Pain with Gossett. And Lawler's belt versus Gossett's $1,000. If Lawler wins, the money going to be thrown to the crowd, so you want to be there. Riverside down this Wednesday. Nolan Creason
is applauding, and Robertson says, hey, I got a fan, and I think that's about it.
That was the guy he gave the 10 spot.
Freddie in the singles. Here we go.
I think you're right. Look at this. Here's Freddie. Freddie about ready to step into the ring. Boy, he's got those nasty looking
Freddie in his singles.
Right hand. He has to get those out of the ring, by the way, before the match starts. Referee Jerry Calhoun. Whoa, yeah. Well, he rolls in the ring, and you better look out. And apparently Robertson's aware of that. The referee is certainly aware of it. You notice Jerry's being very cautious. Last week, Freddie came over here close to the desk, and I was backing toward the wall, let me tell you.
I'll tell you what, he's one scary-looking son of a gun.
I like how technically in the CWA universe of 1989, they don't acknowledge Freddy as Freddy Krueger from the movies. So presumably this is from a different, timeline and universe altogether, where Freddy movies don't even exist if you think about it like that. Galactic Wrestling Federation coming in. Appreciate it.
I don't know.
Appreciate it.
Exactly why, but maybe somebody you can trust. Freddie going against Keith Robertson. And Robertson, boy, doesn't look too anxious to tangle with him, does he? Robertson will outweigh him considerably. Freddie weighs in about 225. Robertson about 242, 243. Freddie, his quick moves with those arms.
No, Dave, I don't know if I'd want to get too close to him either. It'd be like dancing with a blind date.
Yeah, I think...
Keith Robertson. Yes, let's try a test of strength.
Somebody in the chat earlier said it was
that may not be
Tommy Gilbert? The dad of Eddie Gilbert?
Just waiting right there in the center of the ring.
Doug Gilbert? Then I know Doug Gilbert later on played the character in Japan, but I'm not exactly sure who it is here, honestly. Let me see if I can find out.
Robertson hanging back in the corner.
Gilbert. See what he was doing in '89.
Some kind of chant going on in the crowd. I don't know exactly what they were saying. But
it's from a movie.
Oh, okay.
The Freddy chant.
Oh, the Freddy chant's what they were doing there. All right.
Yeah, it looks like Tommy Gilbert was doing Nightmare Freddy here. At least according to Cage Match. So it is the dad of Eddie Gilbert right here.
Hey, Freddy backs him up. He took hands off and Robertson backed up. Robertson saying, hey, what's wrong here, Calhoun? I'm not sure I want to be involved in this at all. Halfway expecting Robertson to submit, just back away and say, hey, no more, I quit.
Well, he spent a lot of time running from Freddie.
Yeah, he has.
Freddie
then they do eventually bring in Jason, too, this year, so...
Looks as though he'll smack Jerry Calhoun as quickly as he'll smack Robertson.
I think Freddie was going to nail him with the right hand that time, lost his footing, but he recovered very quickly and grabs Robertson now. He's got the front face lock on him. Oh, Robertson powers out of it. Smacks Freddie 4 times with big right hand. And he staggered him a little bit, but not much. Didn't get him off his feet. Again, Freddie still standing. And advancing against him, too. Look at this. Back in Robertson.
Just getting energized by the fist, actually.
To throw the right and the left. He nails Robertson. Robertson off his feet, though, down on the floor. He knocked him down. Referee trying to back Freddy away and let Robertson get off the ropes. Yeah. Look at Freddy.
He did. Fell right on his ass.
Top of the head with that version of the claw that he's got.
And going to finish him with the claw.
That's it. He got the submission.
Channeling a Von Erich.
Freddy is going to be the winner here in 3 minutes, 12 seconds of action. Freddy gets the win and starts for the referee. And the referee says, I'm not going to hold his hand up. I'm going to get out of here myself. So there they go. And Freddy has the victory. We'll take a break and be back with you in a moment.
Wildside.
Leading the way.
The tag match this week.
Rugged tag team as they climb up onto the ring apron, set the new battle in the tag team match. Mark Starr says these guys are in for a rude awakening. That may be true. Let me tell you.
Raper and Van Horn.
Van Horn will be going against them.
Well, we've got champions.
That's a Raper.
Yeah, champion just threw the jacket at us over here. The security taking that away. Thank you very much. Well, it's Mark Starr starting out against Ken Raper, and Starr predicted
Ken Raper. What the hell?
Would teach some
no one thought twice about that name?
His partner Van Horn.
One thing you can say about the Wild side, they are definitely wild. They come out 100 miles an hour and they speed up.
They're a tough, tough team. Well, the first time we saw them here, we said, hey, trouble. We've been right. Chris Champion being warned by the referee not to gouge him in the eyes and kick him in the midsection with a point of the boot. Champion says, I'll do what I want to do. And he pretty well does. He can get disqualified, remember.
Well, if he doesn't get disqualified for those tights.
Wildside had some words about matches that are going to be going on. Let's take a listen to what Chris Champion and Mark Starr had to say.
You're looking at the Wildside, the most devastating tag team in professional wrestling today. But I want to know one thing, Mark. I don't know where this promotion, the CWA, gets off splitting us up and putting us in single matches. We are a tag team wrestling combination. Number one in this sport today. And where they get off splitting us up, I don't know. But if they want us to go around beating people up singly, we'll do it. Mark, you've got this Freddy Krueger out here. I don't know what you're going to do with him, partner.
You know, they bring a psychopath out here from some horror flick. Well, I don't like horror flicks. And Freddy Krueger, you are a horror flick. But
oh, that was nice. Damn.
Acting like you're going to kill somebody. You're not going
Nailed
to do
him.
nothing to me, brother. I promise you, you're going down. Wherever I find you, Freddy Krueger, you look into these eyes.
He's actually calling him Freddy Krueger, like not just Freddy or Nightmare Freddy. Mark Starr didn't get the memo. He's going full. That's Freddy Krueger.
And you see nothing at all, brother, but great determination for you.
That's right, Freddy. You're going back.
Mark Starr's terrible on the mat.
Burn in the gates of hell itself, my friend.
Good wrestler,
Single
man.
matches is what they want. Single matches
Hey,
is
now
what
they're
they
doing the
want.
heart attack.
People are going to
Yo, Action Jackson and Billy Travis gonna be pissed. They've been finishing matches with that.
Wildside not too happy about being split up in upcoming matches here, wrestling as singles rather than a tag team. Chris Champion enforcing that from ringside. They like to wrestle as a team, but that's the way it is. That's the way the matches were booked, and they'll have to wrestle that way, like it or not. There is a team here today going against Van Horn and Ken Raper. Oh, big power slam. Thank you. Not for me. One.
Hey, don't worry, you could have held him down there longer. Calhoun's going to take 3 years to make that cover.
Picked him up.
Make that pin.
These guys are flat vicious. These are two mean son of a guns. Uh-oh, we're out of the
God,
floor
is he
here,
going to splash him? Okay, no.
Chris Champion on the top rope. He springs way
Black's
down
handle.
onto the floor and nails Van
That
Horn.
rat tail on Van Horn.
Single man in the ring. Chris Champion now picks him up, pushes him back under the boy.
Oh, here we go. Spike pile driver. That's going to be it.
Dave, I want everybody to know this, okay?
I tell you what. Champion.
Telling old dude to eat a dick right now, too.
Count of two. He got it.
Dude.
Mark Starr with the pin on Van Horn. He sat down on him and held him for the 3 count, and now Chris Champion jumps in to beat up on him. Raper thrown through the ropes down on the floor. That's it. Get him out of here. They get the victory. The time on it, 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Give the win to the Wildside. Back with CWA Championship Wrestling after this.
Roger Webb with Championship Wrestling. Coming to Riverside Downs this Wednesday, Henderson, Kentucky, 9.
Rocking and rolling through this episode of Wrestle Plunge, guys. Appreciate it. Anybody new that does not know, go check out the video section. I've got a lot of videos in there. I make videos pretty regularly. Yeah, give it a check. Might find something you like in there. And then, of course, I've got tons of lives that I've done in the past few weeks with CWA and a couple other things in there. Appreciate everyone for hanging out tonight.
Here along ringside. A CWA title match. Jarrett putting the belt up for grabs against Black Bart with Gossett. A special challenge match, Mr. Gossett. Big Plowboy Frazier against you, Roddy P. Gossett.
He's in the right town, because that's where old nags belong, in Henderson, Kentucky. I'll take him out on the track and run him around for a while.
Then the big main event, Jarrett the King Lawler going against the Master Pain, and of course Roddy P. Gossett the 4th.
You better
at ringside.
Of course, I'll be at ringside, jerk.
Yeah, and if Lawler wins, $1,000 of your money is going to be thrown to the crowd.
Payne, I want to ask you something. You're a man of truth. Can you beat Jerry Lawler?
Can I beat Jerry Lawler? Let me tell you, Ronnie, I've beat him so many times I've lost count. You don't even need to ask me whether I can beat Jerry Lawler.
I'm putting up $1,000 of my hard-earned money, and there's nothing I like more than money other than food. And I want you to beat Jerry Lawler, because I don't want to have to throw it out to those mongoloid idiots up there.
You don't even need to bring that $1,000 with you, Ronnie, because I'm going to beat him so bad that he's going to be looking for thousands of dollars himself to pay the hospital bills that he's going to have to take care of. I like that.
I like that. I like that reassurance, because there's one thing worse, and that's having to throw the money out.
Ronnie, will you be close by when I'm in the ring with Bam Bam Bigelow?
I'll be on you like white on rice.
Well, I felt in a very reflective mood today because I'm in the ring with Bam Bam Bigelow, and Ronnie, I've always liked you. This will be my last time in the ring because Bam Bam Bigelow is 400 pounds. What am I going to do?
He's a fat slob.
Hear the music. Want to get him out and talk to him about the CWA heavyweight title defense coming up. Jarrett, of course, we're talking about. There he is. Jeff Jarrett, former Rookie of the Year, and has been the holder of that CWA heavyweight title for some time. And still got it around your waist, Jeff.
Well, Dave, I sure do. I'd just like to take the time right now to not only thank these people right here, but the people at home and all the great fans, because without them, I would never have this belt for this long. And I'm mighty proud to hold it. And,
yeah, Taker's Ginger.
I've got one tough challenger coming up this week.
Boy, you do, and especially he's a little unhappy because you caught him cheating in there and pointed it out to the referee.
Well, that's exactly right. I've heard a lot about Black Bart. He's got a big winning reputation.
There he is. Be careful. All right, we're not going to have any trouble out here.
You blonde hair, nothing happening. You know what? You owe me a lot more than that strap you got around your waist. You understand that? You cost me a world title match. Do you understand what a world title match is? Do you understand that, kid? Do you have any dadgum idea what that means to my dadgum family? Do you have any idea? Huh?
Bart, this is not the place for that.
Come in here! Come here!
Careful, Jeff.
Have you got any dadgum brains in your noggin at all? Which I doubt very
very seriously, because where you come from, the loins ain't...
At least we can understand him this time. Shit! He pushed the fuck out of Jarrett, dude. And Jarrett had to get a run and give everything he had to back Black Bart up a little bit. That was, man, Black Bart tried to take him off his feet there, make him look like shit. Hey, Jarrett kept his footing, though, and came back.
You, my friend, have got a lot of dues, and you will pay them right there in that dead gum.
Bart, shooting, brother.
Well, Dave Brown, I just want to say one thing. Old sayings don't get to be old sayings unless they're true. Black Bart, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Very good. Jeff, good luck to you here today. This is a non-title defense coming up, but we do have Jeff coming up in the
CWA
ring
title's
right
not on the line. We're
getting
getting
going against a tough opponent, Dirty White Boy.
Okay, Dirty White Boy and Jarrett. Nice.
And Jeff steps into the ring.
Boy, Dave, that was a little close.
Boy, I tell you what.
I like that segment. That was fiery.
Of course, had no business being out here at all.
Hell yeah, Zach. Appreciate it. Zach over on Twitch says, been following on YouTube. Figure out to pop over and give you a follow on Twitch. Appreciate that, Zach. Thanks.
Unhappy, but don't come out here like that. Let's do that in the ring. Jeff Jarrett. Again, it's a non-title match. And the Dirty White Boy up there right now. Taking off the chaps and the warm-up jacket. Dirty White Boy with those.
That'll be the main event here this week. Got about 8 minutes left. Again, thanks everyone for hanging out.
Here we go.
Remember, every Sunday night, guys, we're doing this right here, making a thing. CWA Memphis, all of 89.
Him around, but he's got to step in here against this guy who is rugged, let me tell you.
Well, I'll tell you what. If
future Smoky Mountain champion, Dirty White Boy.
Didn't pump Jeff Jarrett up, nothing will.
252 pounds is about what the Dirty White Boy weighs. He's big. Jeff weighs in about just about 210, a little less than 210. Oh, look at Jeff slip around behind. That's what Jeff has going for him, the speed. Dirty White Boy hung on to the rope. Yeah, Jeff's got some intelligence going for him, too, as he outsmarted him. Dirty White Boy turned around, thought he had outsmarted him, only to be hit with a drop kick by Jeff Jarrett. Dirty White Boy, look at it move around. He grabs Jeff's arm, takes it up in a hammer position around behind the back. Jeff slips out, reverses it. Dirty White Boy over to the rope, steps outside. Referee calls for the break. Jeff breaks it, backs away, center of the ring. Headlock by Jeff. Dirty White Boy with a handful of hair yanked him back to the ropes. Jeff, reverses, trying to get him off his feet.
That's something you don't see anymore. That's a lost move alert right there. Somebody on Twitter's always posting, I think it's Wrestle Grapple, or Wrestling Grapple is his name, something like that. Into these lost move alerts you don't see anymore.
Wrestling very long, but he has wrestled some of the top competition there is available around the country, and he is as seasoned as anybody in the middle of that ring.
Absolutely. Able to hang on to the CWA heavyweight title for a long, long time. That's a belt that was held on to for a long time by another super wrestler, the King, Jerry Lawler. But other than that, nobody has been able to hold on to it very long, other than Jeff, who has quite a victory string going. Rugged match coming up with the title on the line against Black Bart. This is a non-title match, but it's a tough match nonetheless, and certainly one that Jeff does not want to lose going in to the title match with Black Bart. Jeff dumped over the back of the Dirty White Boy. Dirty White Boy, lower part of the leg, drops down on the forehead of Jeff Jarrett. About 2.5 minutes into the action. 10 minutes, the overall time limit on this one. No, I beg your pardon. This is an expiration of time match. Forgot to point that out at the beginning. So we could have more than one fall in this one, depending on how time goes.
Does an expiration of time match mean as many falls as whoever gets the most falls within the rest of the show? Like not just a 2 out of 3s, but it could continue even past that? That's wild. Oh yeah, that's right. AJ Styles is going to be in TNA tonight. That's awesome. Hey, John Moore's coming in. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing good. And that's awesome. Man, Black Bart. Did you see that Jarrett segment?
Dirty White Boy.
I like that.
Picks him up by the hair. Jeff fired into the rope. Gets him with a good knee.
I'll probably watch TNA tonight.
He got him with a knee in the boot. Nails him with a right hand. Jeff Jarrett off the rope. Down to the mat. Goes the Dirty White Boy. Springs back up. Jeff grabs him. Over the back. And Jeff Jarrett has regained control of things here. Nice. By the Dirty White Boy. Jeff into the turnbuckles. Dirty White Boy came in too quick. Jeff was out of the way. Drop kick.
That's a nice drop kick. Oh, shit, Black Bart. Jarrett's already waiting for it. He's gonna hit the shit out of me with that branding iron.
Branding iron. It says BB for Black Bart. He grabs Jeff
Boom.
and now they double team him. Jeff on his way to victory here against the Dirty White Boy, and then interference by Black Bart. Jeff is going to have a win by disqualification, but now it's 2 against 1 in there as these two big guys, the Dirty White Boy and Black Bart, work him over. First one, then the other. Jeff lying in the center of the ring. They're just lining up and dropping down with the upper leg.
What's up, was it Wild One? Welcome in here.
Some help. The King, Action Jackson, Alan Reynolds, Chris Frazier, and Spike Huber. And that'll get rid of them, Black Bart. And the Dirty White Boy leaving the area. They're over to check Jeff out. Jeff really hammered there. Time and time again by the both of them. As they check him out, we better take time.
New folks coming through. Remember, every Sunday night, 6 Eastern, right here. Memphis. We're making our way through the entire year of 1989. You don't want to miss it. Make it a thing. If you're on the YouTube side of things,
unable to continue.
Make sure that the bell is clicked so you get a notification, and make sure you're subbed up. Also, go check out the videos section on YouTube. We got a lot of content on there. But every Sunday night we're doing this. And if you're on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out over there. Got a couple of new followers tonight on Twitch. I'd love to see it.
And it's just as well, I suppose. Jeff did get a victory in the fall, but the way they beat up on him, I'm not sure I'd want to bring him out here. It would be kind of unfair to bring him back out for a second fall of action here that after they double-teamed him like that, CJ.
And I'll tell you what, Dave, he was flat pummeled with that branding iron of Black Bart's with his back fully exposed. There's no telling what damage they might have done to Jeff Jarrett.
That's true, but I assure you this, they will face Jeff Jarrett again in the ring, and maybe a different outcome next time around. Jeff technically got the win in the match over the Dirty White Boy, disqualification as Black Bart interfered. Earlier in the day, of course, we had the King in here, the King defending against Black Bart. Ronnie P. Gossett said he was bringing in Black Bart, somebody that was the baddest there was, and he was going to take the measure of Jerry Lawler. Well, didn't work out quite that way.
It didn't work out, Dave, because Jerry Lawler, ever the king, ever the strategist, brought out a very special surprise, Jeff Jarrett, who was able to spot a chain that they tried to sneak into the ring and help preserve that win for Lawler.
Exactly, and you got to wonder, the reason Lawler brought Jeff out was because in a past match, Gossett had actually cost him the match and cost him the World Unified title. So what if he had not brought Jeff out here and had not
Texas Trash Compactor? What a great name.
Talking about Jerry losing the belt here again today, but that's not the case. Thanks to Jeff Jarrett spotting that chain and pointing it out to the referee, the King is still the King and still holds the Unified World title as he beats Black Bart.
Good idea on Lawler's part to bring in that equalizer.
Exactly. Master of Pain and Dutch Mantel. Rugged tag team. You got to give them that. Ronnie P. Gossett says they're #1 in the latest poll.
Truth.
That's the Ronnie P. Gossett poll, but they are a tough tag team. You can't argue with that. They defeated Spike Huber and Alan Reynolds in tag team action here today. Then Freddy. Boy, he turns the crowd on when he shows up, doesn't he? He was out here to go against Keith Robertson. Robertson not too anxious to do battle with him, I don't think. And Freddy ends up beating him in 3 minutes, 13 seconds. Then the Wildside, and you said it, CJ, they are, in fact, wild as they came out here.
Boy, I'll tell you, that Chris Champion, I think he's got a slow leak in his marble bag. That guy went absolutely berserk out here in the
slow leak in his marble bag.
Watch him.
He's a little weird, all right. Chris Champion team with Mark Starr, and they got themselves the victory over Ken Raper and Van Horn. They were able to get Van Horn in there and keep him in there for a very long time, wear him down, and then, of course, they finally pinned him. Mark Starr, Chris Champion, the Wildside with the victory. Jeff Jarrett, we were just talking about a couple of moments ago, battling the dirty white boy after a confrontation with Black Bart right here in front of us at the table. And finally, Bart got out of here, and Jeff went into the ring, but then Bart comes back.
I never heard that one, Zach.
Got the dirty white boy disqualified. So in the record books, that one is going to be a win for Jeff Jarrett, and the time on it was 4 minutes, 30 seconds. He gets it by disqualification. One more time, C.J. Morgan, thanks very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Dave. Enjoyed being here. Hope to be back soon.
We hope to see you here soon. We hope to see you next week, same time. Same
Well, I'm
place,
saying.
More CWA Championship
Dave's doing it
Wrestling.
for me already.
The toughest wrestling action
Next
you will find
week,
anywhere. Till
CWA,
then, I'm
Sunday
Dave Brown.
nights at
So long,
6. Make it a thing, folks. Make it a thing. And make sure you're followed up here on Wrestle Plunge. Like I said, I've got a lot of content. And yeah, next week we will do it again. We'll do 2 more episodes. I appreciate everyone for coming through here tonight. If you have not hit the like, maybe do that. That'd be great. I know YouTube likes to get the like button going. It helps us get into the algorithm, trying to get some more eyes on Wrestle Plunge. And if you came through on Twitch, a couple of new follows on Twitch, I really appreciate it. Wild One GR, if I'm saying that weirdly, I apologize, but I'm glad that you're following on Twitch. And then Zach O'Green, who has been already following here on the YouTube, gave some love over on Twitch. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then I saw that, Glenn. That's right. I saw TNA had a really good crowd tonight. So that's what I'm going to be doing here tonight. I'm going to be going and, I'm going to check out this TNA show. AJ Styles is supposed to be there. They've been doing really well, especially with the help at seemingly from WWE. But yeah, what a great show. Come back again next Sunday night. I'm working on a new video right now. I'm not sure if that'll be out by next Sunday, but I like to drop my new videos on Sunday. And then I will go ahead and give it a plug. If you do see right there, if you do ever want to get membered up here and become a member here at Publicly Buzzed, you would get early access to new videos. And as we continue to go, I will get some new cool, maybe some members-only content, maybe some members-only lives. Give back a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for coming in. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening, a great week, and let's do it again. Thanks.